Sure. All right. Deadline tomorrow. JJ's got some names for us. We're going to grade our excitement about some of these possibilities. This is not about the impact of the player to the team. This is about our excitement level. And we have levels, Ramie. So it's 1 to 10. David Michinow is a 1 to 2 level.
Okay.
Kessler Edwards is a 3 to 4 level.
All right.
Kevin Huerter is a 5 to 6 level of excitement. Domas is a 7 to 8 level of excitement, and KD is a 9 to 10.
So it's a scale of David Michinow to Kevin Durant.
Yes,
with Kessler Edwards, Kevin Huerter, and Domas in between.
Indeed, because
as
it's
our levels
show.
of excitement,
and this is what we do because it's
for
Cattles and
potential
Ramie.
trade targets.
All right.
Beautiful.
All right, JJ, give us the first name.
All right, fellas, we're kicking off the trade scale here. Rumors with someone that's dear to your heart there, Nick. That'd be Mr. Plumlee, Mason Plumlee.
Mason Plumlee.
With that being said, the Charlotte Hornets are looking for a first-round pick. We've talked about this through nausea over the last week. Of course, Nick is in love with Mason Plumlee. Are you in love or are you just okay with him?
I like him
We'll
a
know
lot.
by the scale here, right here.
You're in like or in love?
So with that being said, Mr. Cattles, rank Mr. Plumlee.
On a scale of David
Michinow
Michinow
to
Kevin
KD.
Durant.
I think he's a Domas level 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Again, remember what pieces are out there, what's actually available, what you think you're going to be able to get. Mason Plumlee, to me, is one of the best players you can bring into here, reasonably priced, that would help this team immediately.
See,
so give me a Domas 7.
I have him as a Kevin Huerter. He's a 5 or a 6 for me, which is not nothing. I mean, that's a guy who comes in and he's impactful, but I don't think he's like a Domas puts you over. If they got another Domas type of impact player, that puts you over the top into like championship contention. I don't think Mason Plumlee does that.
A lot of people have been mentioning this guy's name from the Houston Rockets. The Kings are playing the Rockets, of course. It looks like he's going to be on the buyout more than the trade. How about an Eric Gordon, fellas? Where are you ranking Eric Gordon as a shooter, what he could do for the Kings, and how to help Mr. Makloff?
This might be disrespectful to an Eric Gordon, but I have him as a Kessler Edwards.
I'm right with you.
On a scale of
I'm
Michinow
at
to
a Kessler
KD,
Edwards.
right? That's
a 4, though. I give him a 4 on the 3-4
sure,
Edwards
but
scale.
it's a Kessler Edwards-ish level of excitement for an Eric Gordon.
Yeah,
right?
because he doesn't really defend. He would help this team shooting for sure.
Sure. He gives you a little shooting off the bench.
I don't think pace when I think Eric Gordon.
No.
So I don't think he's a great fit. He'd help shooting wise. No doubt he'd help shooting wise.
Someone that we've heard rumored with the Kings, that would be Matisse Thybulle, Mr. Cattles.
Matisse Thybulle, I will get. That's a Kevin Huerter for me. That's about a 5.
That's
Yeah, that's
where I'm
about a
at,
5
too.
or a 6.
Yeah.
I'm not Domas level with that because he can help you defensively for sure, right? And I had the question yesterday about Davion for Thybulle, and some people said, oh, it's not even an upgrade. It's a lateral move. I disagree, Ramie. I think if you get a wing defender at that level versus a guard defender at that level, I would take the wing defender 10 times out of 10. So I do think Thybulle helps you more than Davion would, especially if Monk is going to be the playmaker. But the problem, and why I'm not more than a 5 or 6 Kevin Huerter for Thybulle, is he can't shoot.
He doesn't bring you any scoring.
So that's not good.
Yeah, that's right where I'm at with a Matisse Thybulle. Again, a guy who comes in, he makes an impact for you, but he's not a guy that he's not a star level player that puts you over the top.
Fellas, I'll finish with this name. I believe most Kings fans, if they could get this person, would be through the roof. So I'm going to start with you, Nick, this time. Pascal Siakam. Remember what you would have to give up for him, probably, too.
I'll give it a Huerter 6.
Really?
Out there
Yeah.
for a second.
Not
Really,
even a
that's it?
Domas.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a great fit for this team.
Why do you say that?
Well, you have to, again, you got to trade money and all of that. So you have to think about price as well. I really like Siakam as a player, but I would imagine you're giving up Keegan. I'd imagine you're giving up Harrison Barnes.
Yeah,
That's the start. That's the start.
You're right. I don't know about fit, but you have your big 3. You have your big 3 if you have Fox, Domas, and Pascal Siakam. And I don't know which one of those is on par with other number 1s in big 2s and big 3s around the NBA, but you'd be hard pressed to find a better collection of 3 players on a team elsewhere in the NBA.
Got to rank them, Ramie.
It's probably Domas 1, Fox 2, Siakam 3 till further notice. I think that could change. He's a Domas level, like a 7 for me in terms of level of interest.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 1 year left after this year at $38 million. He's making $35 million. Again, you're talking, I would think Barnes, Keegan, maybe a first round pick in the future, and probably some other guys to make the money work. That's a lot of subtraction for a guy that I don't know would be a perfect fit. So there you go. Not bad. Our debut of the David Michinow to Kevin Durant scale.
I love that.
Just know this will continue to be determined down the road.
JJ's like, this is just the beginning.
We're just getting started here.
We got more coming up next.